Good morning. It's Beth. We're in Nova Scotia. We're at Rissers Beach Provincial Campground, where I've had the good fortune to stay for the last 2 nights. And I'm just leaving. But I wanted to show you. Whoop. Can we get the bridge and everything without getting the windshield wiper? That's the question, right? That is the question. It's very early and I'm just starting to drink my coffee. And so this is who we are. This is reality today. I wanted to bring you up through the campsite where I got to stay. And double check that I didn't forget anything. Just went down and brushed my teeth and did the usual. So this campground is full all summer. You can't get in. And at night when it's quiet, and even before then, because it's pretty quiet anyway, you can hear the ocean, the waves hitting the shore. Did a quick little, I think it took 4 minutes. I walked from my campsite, which was right at the top there, down to the washroom to brush my teeth in the dark, and I filmed it. I'm going to post it. You can't see much. You can see the moon and the sky a little bit, but maybe you can hear the ocean. Just a little weird little film for fun. So you're not allowed to go into the forest right now because we're in a severe drought. This is where the washroom is. I walk to here, over there, and that's where the people who have electricity and stay in portable houses camp. And I am air quoting when I say camp. I'm so rude. Hey. Hey. I've been camping in my car because it's a Jeep Cherokee, so it's got the whole back where I can just climb in there. So I got a big air mattress, which is way too big for it. The first night I ended up sleeping like it just lost all its air. I think I must have not put the plug in properly. So I ended up sleeping on the hard, back of the car. But that was okay. It was fine. Had a great sleep last night though. Nice and cool. It is September 5th today. So it's nice and cool, but we still haven't had much rain. And Rissers Beach is on the south shore of Nova Scotia. Most of the videos I do are on the northeastern section of the mainland, because that's the part of the province that I live in. But I got to come down for a really nice workshop put on by a guy named Tad Hargrave, and it was called Marketing for Hippies. And this is my background. I do marketing and sales and that kind of thing. Anyway, so it was great because all of these things that I have studied for years put into a much more humanistic framework. We are, after all, humans selling to other humans. That always kind of bothered me. It's kind of trickery we try to do to each other. It's like, why? Why do that? Make good stuff. People want good stuff. That's my lecture for today. Now it's just driving. I wanted you to see the park, though. I am partial to provincial and federal parks. Of course, private parks, private campgrounds. You know, it's much harder to afford this much acreage if you're just an individual, right? Whoop. And there is the beach that you can hear all night. Doesn't look like it's crashing on the shore, but you can sure hear it. So we're going to drive up towards Liverpool. I want to do a few videos on this side of the province while I'm here. And the internet here is just unusable. You know, like it shows a bar, but you can't actually send text. So I haven't been able to look at Google Maps and see exactly what route we should take. So we are going to take the route that takes us. The sign says a town that is the closest to where I want to go. And then when we get in range of some internet, we will we'll find our way. Cold coffee. I brought the means to warm water and do all those things, but such a pain in the butt. This is Riviere. This road that runs parallel to it, if we took a right here, is Petite Riviere Road. Goes up to Italy Cross. And we are going straight towards Liverpool. Ooh, Green Bay. Ooh. Come on, let's go cross country, but find some internet. Yesterday morning when I was heading into the workshop, it was much earlier in the morning, and it's 10 o'clock now, but it was before 7. I think it was around 6:30, and the mist would just stick to the window. You know, you guys, I don't want to go cross country. Efficiency or effectiveness. Let's go cross country here, and then on the way back maybe we'll take that Yeah, no, so you'd come around a corner and all of a sudden you couldn't see because the mist would be like so thick that it would just cover your vehicle completely. And I'm sure that back in the day, before people had explanations for these things, they would think that that was some kind of a ghostly thing. Say that is haunted. Now we say that is atmospheric pressure. Or, I'm probably using the wrong term. Whatever. Somebody bought a house. Big fire in Long Lake, which is across Nova Scotia. So if we went directly west, we would hit the fire. This is not smoke though. This is mist and fog. The guy behind me, he obviously wants to go faster. Go faster. It's, oh my God, people, oh my God. Fucking pass, you, sorry, I'm sorry. What an idiot. Holy cow. I apologize for the blue language. Roadside in there. God only knows what it said. Two churches right across the street. Interesting. Always interesting. Cherry Hill, you guys. Lack of Google Maps. When I came in 2018 and drove around looking at different places, there was a place here in Cherry Hill that I really liked, and you could hear the waves just crashing just from the house. But it also, you know, if there was anything like a tsunami or anything like that, it sure would have come right up, because it was pretty equal to to sea level. And I always think of things like that. But there is nothing out there, you know, if you got in a boat and sailed straight away, you would not hit another piece of land. This is until you, well, I don't know if you'd hit like in a straight angle, like straight off, because it's kind of angled, whether you go all the way to Africa before you hit. I'll have to draw a line on the map. Yep, here we are, Cherry Hill. Looky. Really neat community. Like, really, there was a lot of things going on. For such a rural, spread out community, they had a lot of community initiative. Which is always fun. Off by noon. Tina's Tukes. No, that wasn't Tukes. T-I-Q-U-E. Thanks. Yeah, one of the things in Cherry Hill is that they have a race, like a charity race here, that is well known and well attended. My thought about the fire. So right now there's an out of control fire. It's been burning for weeks on the far shore from here out, not as far down as Digby, but on that side between Digby and Wolfville, on the Bay of Fundy side. So look on a map. I'm not going to post a map. I'm going to let you do it yourself, because you know what? That's fun. I think that's fun. Making videos for people who think that's fun too. It's called the Long Lake Fire. It's been what? It's 2025. So 2028 was 7 years ago. Who knows? Vogler's Cove. Got that song, I Say a Little Prayer for You, running through my head. Is it the Supremes? Again, a little Google fun for you. You can tell me in the comment section. Slow down, there is a corner. Alright, they are serious about this corner. Must have a lot of people not slow down. That's a long corner, but it's not very tight. But it's followed directly by another corner. Just trying my hardest not to sing. Because you don't deserve that. You show up here to watch my video and then I sing to you. I mean, come on, that's just right, right? Am I right? What is going on? Ooh, was focusing on the rain on the windshield. Rudeness. Vogler's Cove. Sweet little church. Holy Communion, so it must be Catholic. There we go. This part. Oh, so sweet, but it's really, oh, how far? I mean, I think Halifax is an hour and a half, so that's the same as where I live now. But there's a lot of kind of mid-sized towns up in that area, and here, well, you know, it's a half hour to get to Bridgetown, or Bridgewater, sorry. Bridgetown's on the other side, by Digby. Eastport Medway. So one of the communities, and that's the next video, will be, we're going to go from Mill Village, which is a town that I don't think is there anymore. I don't think there's anything there, maybe a few houses. But my good friend Lauren's great-grandfather was born there. So and then we're going to drive down Medway. See, this is East Port Medway. Should we do the loop? Let's do the loop. Anyways, so the other side of the Medway River, you drive down to the end and it's Port Medway. This is East Port Medway, the other side is Port Medway. And there used to be a big town down there, and apparently they did wood ship building. So, you know, when big ships were built out of wood. And when that industry died, that community died. Used to be 5,000 people, now it's just a few. Anyways, I loved that community. I wanted to buy a house and live there so bad. So I'm going to show you that. But again, it was just too far from... I'm just not famous enough yet, you guys. The whole thing. So is this... No, that's a nose roof. So this must be the loop. So, and the Port Medway, there was a famous, and when I get some internet access, I'm going to find his name for you. But he was a famous poet, like his, like an internationally famous poet. And so he was born and raised there. And his great-granddaughter, or great-great-granddaughter, is Catherine Ryan, who is a Canadian comedian, who lives in England, and she was on one of those Who Do You Think You Are shows, one of those genealogy shows, and yeah, they found that her ancestor had been this guy from Port Medway, and I was like, this is great. So look at how much stuff you have to Google. Isn't that exciting? You don't want me to do it all for you. That's boring. Looking for Mill Village. Well, I think I'll just say goodbye for right now. Sure hope it clears up a bit. It was the last 2 days were absolutely beautiful. I'm going to kick myself. I mean, don't get me wrong, rain is a beautiful thing. But maybe I'll just head down to Port Medway, turn off, head down to Port Medway, and drive up, because then we'll be on the right side of the road for the to follow the Medway River. Won't be on the other side of the road. Woo, buddy! And maybe the rain will have cleared up a bit. Again, no internet access, no weather network. Okay, I'm gonna say goodbye. It looks like it's just this for a little while. I'll find my way. I'll find my way. I will talk to you soon. Look forward. Let's drive again soon. Hope you liked it. Okay, take care. Bye.